There's been a sea of change in the discussions to start the 2020-21 NHL season between the NHL and the NHL Players Association. Progress has been made and the financials have been put aside so that the season can get underway. Gary Bettman is no longer asking for changes to the players from the players in escrow and deferrals of money, which means both sides have decided they'll just move on that front and focus on getting a schedule, new divisions, and alignment in place to start the year, they hope, on January 13th, 2021. The thinking right now is teams like the Senators that didn't participate in the return to play in the summer will get an extra 4 or 5 days of training camp. That means the Senators could be back at the Canadian Tire Centre under the watchful eye of Coach DJ Smith and his staff on December 28th. They'd have an extra few days while the other teams would report to camp on January 2nd to prepare for a season that would get underway on a Wednesday night. There's still plenty of work to be done, and COVID-19 is still raging in places like BC, Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, and Quebec. That means it's going to be difficult for the league to put hard and fast plans together. But the thinking is that there will be a Canadian division with all 7 Canadian teams involved, while teams in the United States will play regionally. The thinking now is if the league can start getting players back from Europe and the United States, then they can serve their 14-day quarantine and be ready for a very short training camp. So there's a lot of work to be done, and we'll be keeping an eye on the situation throughout. For Post Media in Ottawa, I'm Bruce Garrioch.